Guys, I want to put some context to this video before we even watch it. Now, guys, before we watch this video, I want to let you guys know the residents of Chicago are actually upset. They're completely upset with the council in Chicago and the governor as well. They had a lot of things to say to these people, guys. And when I say this is the people starting to speak out, and that means something. Now, I want y'all to point out what it could mean to you guys, but what it could mean to me is that whatever's being done is not being done for the betterment of the people from Chicago, of Chicago, born and raised to be specific. There's something that's actually going on that's upsetting these people deeply. And to see them come at the governor and the whole council like this, it is questionable. But let's watch it. Let's see what's going on.
Good afternoon.
I want to know, how does it feel that Trump is in office right now? You see the Mayor Brandon Johnson? You underestimate us. You underestimate the black people, and you underestimate Chicago Red. We're the thorn in y'all side, and we're going to be the thorn on everybody else in this council member side too. If you don't stop what you're doing, we're going to take matters in our own hand, and we're going to stop it. You know that Trump had pulled 45% of the voter in the state of Illinois, 37 in the city of Chicago. That's the statistic. That means that Illinois is turning purple. We're going to turn red.
Y'all can bird dog me all y'all want, but if it's relationship over duty, then y'all don't serve the blue. And you can smirk all you want.
Mr. Sims, direct your attention towards me, please.
You're a criminal. Why do I got to address you? The feds need to address you. DOJ need to address you, and hopefully Donald Trump will address you. Because you're going to protect the undocumented. Why you going to allow for the citizens in Chicago to suffer under your, 33%? When C. Joe Lopez cooked that 3% up a long time ago. Y'all called it a circuit breaker. Y'all been talked about it. Remember, before you came in here and gave that jovial speech, you need to be inspected. You and that creep over there.
Acting like, you just going to bully everybody. You got people, officers whose families don't even want you to come to the funeral. You just like a schoolyard bully. That at some point, and you might not know nothing about it because you grew up in Elgin, but those of us who grew up on the south side and west side of Chicago, we all know at some point that bully gets cornered in the alley and everybody come at him. And he ain't gonna have nobody to help him. That's you. That's you. Keep thinking you ain't gonna abide by what the President of the United States said. Everybody know better than that. I see you, Anna Valencia, in your red. You know what it is. This is the second time you showed up in City Council in red. You know what it is? Yeah. Yeah. So you and the rest of them that know what time it is, y'all come on. You leave that loser where he is. He's a loser. He's a loser. No, me and Zoe, we ain't doing nothing for nobody except for ourselves. We got you, loser.
14% rating is what you appear to have, Brandon Johnson, across the United States, or how they see you. But 14% rating. Now, I'm going to talk about all those known donations of $11.5 million that came from places like the CTU, the SEIU, the American Federation of Teachers, Illinois Federation of Teachers, and then someone got the nerve to get on there and talk about cutting the pensions. What about our real estate? Because, see, we paid for these properties for a purpose and not for you to go touching it with $300 million that you want to siphon out of the citizens' pockets. Get rid of the illegals, and that'll take your money right back. Start it off with that.
All right, I think it's safe to say the people of Chicago are upset, man. in no way, shape, or form are they happy about anything going on in Chicago. And what kind of confuses me is the fact that the mayor, which I will be doing a lot more research on what's going on in Chicago, but from what I see, the mayor, he actually doesn't want Trump's help. And I'm kind of confused on the fact that he doesn't want help, because usually people who don't want help is people who don't need help. And if Chicago has been going in the rate it's been going for the last decade or so, which is crazy work. Everybody knows Chicago is one of the top dangerous places you would want to go to. And we all know it's infested with gang members and drugs, man. And for him to say he don't need help on a situation that's probably not being put under control is confusing to me, man. I would be taking any help that I could get, especially if it's for free. You know, like, these people want to come through and help, but instead Chicago decides not to. And seeing the fact that Chicago is ready to defend and hide certain situations from the world that, you know, means a lot to everybody is concerning, man, because it makes people think like, hey, do you really want the best for people in Chicago? Especially the way they up here talking to you guys as if they've been wronged in so many ways is ridiculous. But we all know a lot of people in Chicago do not like the Trump movement as well. You know, they like the way things is going on over there. But in all reality, when you look at it from outside looking in, it's like, damn, y'all going through a lot over there. It's a lot of killings going on, man. And it's just bad. For the mayor to say he has it under control when it looks like the complete opposite is real confusing to me, man. But I want you guys to let me know how you guys feel about this in the comment section below. What y'all think?